Samantha with Carl's Quality Cooling and Heating, and today we are taking some of your questions about common problems and solutions for homeowners. I am here with Justin Tubbs, the Senior System Design Specialist, and Philip Cole, our System Design Specialist and Comfort Advisor. So are you guys ready for some questions?
Yes, let's go.
All right, so what are most common AC issues you see, especially during the hot summers? Being in Houston, we get pretty toasty.
Yes, it gets pretty hot down here. One that's common to summer that we don't always see in the rest of the year is sweating equipment, depending on the type of attic that you have and how well it's insulated. And sweating ducts, we have that issue pop up quite a bit, don't we, Justin?
Yeah, and that often is an indicator of a bigger issue. It's airflow issues. If the air going through the AC system is hitting like a traffic jam and it can't like get out to the rooms and out to the rest of the ductwork because of inadequate supply ductwork or inadequate return ductwork or other issues going on, it stays there too long and then the equipment sweats. And you go up in the attic and there's like a puddle of water on top of it, or there's water dripping off of it, or you'll find like there'll be a lot of microbial growth on the exterior of the equipment and ductwork. That's like a big indicator, like a red flag saying there's some airflow issues going on here. That's very common for us to run into.
We don't want microbial growth. That sounds gross.
Gross.
What's one small problem that homeowners ignore that turns into a big repair later?
I would say neglecting maintenance. Some of the most important regular maintenance that needs to be done is number one, changing your filters. We know somebody, each one of us, who forgets to change those filters. That's a pretty important one. Your system's got to breathe. And then, having a professional look at equipment on a regular basis, maybe twice a year. Just make sure everything's working in order, clearing those drains lines, making sure that the condenser is clean, those kinds of things. Keep it in peak operating condition.
Well, I don't know any homeowners who are regularly checking like the health of their dual run capacitor at their outdoor unit. And even if like a capacitor or a component like that is still bringing the unit on, it can be weak and actually be damaging the very expensive internal components of that condenser, like the compressor or the condenser fan motor. And even if it's still working, it can actually be doing a lot of damage. And so getting those things regularly checked on, because like a capacitor or a contactor, those are consumable parts. They're like brake pads on a car. They're sort of designed to wear out because they're protecting other components. And so getting those things checked out is like really important.
I know a lot of warranties are written too, where if you're not doing the preventative maintenance, it like nixes their warranty. So
correct. You have to maintain the equipment in order for the manufacturers to honor their warranties. And so it's very important. Regular maintenance is something that's very crucial.
And we offer actually 3 different tiers with the Carl's Club, so check that out on www.carlsac.com. We have 3 different plans where we'll just come out and take care of that for you. You pay us once and then we'll just take care of the rest from there. So check that out. All right, for your last question. How can people tell if their AC unit needs repair versus a full replacement?
Well, a big factor is like age can factor into that. So if a unit, the average life expectancy for air conditioning equipment in Houston, Texas, and this is according to ASHRAE, the American Society for Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning Engineers, and also ACA, that's the Air Conditioning Contractors of America. ACCA is a nonprofit organization designed completely to protect and educate homeowners. And they say the average life expectancy is about 12 to 15 years on a residential AC system. So if you're in that range of years, major repairs might make you consider like, hey, maybe I should consider like replacing this instead of taking, new money and installing and investing in an old system. Sometimes it would make sense to possibly invest in something new because you're just inevitably going to have more repairs.
Yeah, most of the major manufacturers of air conditioning equipment will say right on their websites that if you take today's repair, let's say it's a major repair, and if you multiply that by the age, the number of years the equipment has been with us, if that number is greater than $5,000, you should at least be considering replacement, taking those numbers, comparing them side by side, and see which one makes more sense to actually, take that repair money. Maybe to keep the old unit makes more sense, but also maybe taking that money and applying it toward a new unit makes more sense.
Yeah, and I would look at your electrical bills. Like if they're starting to escalate, like more than makes sense, then that's an indicator that your unit is using more energy than it was originally designed to. And that's like a big signal that like the compressor is overamping, it's pulling too high amps, it's very weak. And if that compressor craters out, I mean, it's over. That's a major repair that usually means the death of the unit. But if you see like high utility bills, you see longer run times, like if your lights dim whenever the unit comes on, that's a big indicator that the system is on its way towards needing replacement. And yeah, if you're having frequent repairs, if it's beyond 12, 15 years old, those are all things that I would take into consideration.
Thank you. Thank you so much for answering our questions from our homeowners out there in the Montgomery County area. So thank you so much. See you next time.